break that down real quick. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." Okay, that's right. So the spirit is what? The scriptures. We're going to prove that. This is Psalms 119 and 25. It says, "My soul cleaveth unto the dust," which does represent confusion. It says, "Quicken, make alive, thou me according to thy word." Okay, it's the word that quickeneth, which we're going to prove that's the spirit. Psalms 119 and 93. It says, I will never forget thy precepts, for with them thou hast quickened me," which the precepts is the commandments. That's how you made alive, by keeping the commandments. Psalms 119, 154. It says, "Plead my cause and deliver me, quicken me according to thy word." Okay. Psalms 119 and 50. It says, "This is my comfort in mine affliction, for thy word hath quickened me." Okay, that's right. So back to John 6 and 63. Alright. It's locked. It says, "It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words which I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life." Okay. What's that? What's that? It's the scriptures. This is John 17:17. It says, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth." Okay, so the scriptures, alright, is the spirit. Alright, but the scriptures wasn't given to everybody. It was given to the children of Israel. This is Acts chapter 10, verse 36. It says, "The word which God sent unto the children of Israel, preaching peace by Yahushua Mashiach. He is Lord of all." So the gospel, okay, the good news, alright, is only for the Israelites, which is, the word is that spirit. Alright, proving that the only people that had any knowledge, or that would naturally do the things that are contained in the scriptures, will be Israelites, not the heathen. For this is Psalms 147 and 19. "He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord." Okay. So the Lord, or Yahweh, he wouldn't show his word, okay, to these other nations. That's why they can't get it. Okay. And that's why they wouldn't do the things that are contained in the law naturally. Why? Because it's not theirs. Okay. This is 2 Ezra 3 and 32. It says, "Or is there any other people that knoweth thee besides Israel? Or what generation has so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments." Alright? That's right. So these other nations, they don't think about the commandments of the Lord, because it's not given unto them. And the Lord ain't dealing with them. Okay? 2 Ezra 3 and 34. "Weigh thou therefore our wickedness in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shalt thy name nowhere be found but in Israel." Okay? which the Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. So for all these wise guys, these scoffers, these false prophets, these agents, okay, that come on the page or try to say, oh, you guys are preaching lies, saying that Mexicans and are not Israelites, or you can't teach that Mexicans are Israelites because to them they can't see it. Well, to hell with them. The scriptures is plain. Okay, the heathen will not keep the commandments, nor even think upon them. Okay, because it wasn't given to them, and they wouldn't do it naturally even if they lost portions of the law. Certain things our people keep are contained in the law because it's a law. They made a law unto themselves, like the scriptures say, because they do it naturally. That's why it says it right here, Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. Okay, so the so-called Mexicans, all right, which I use that word so-called because that's not who they are. They are the tribe of Issachar, that they are Israelites. Okay, so any of you Mexicans, you see this, which I'm gonna post this link where you can read more in about the observations and conclusions that these scholars had made off of the observance of the customs and just watching the people, how they came to the conclusion that they had to be of the lost tribes of Israel or descended from one of the tribes of Israel because of what they was doing naturally. All right, the Mexicans in their dress, which they wore the fringes, the domestic economy of their houses, which had flat roofs or trenches like those of the Jews, the battlement around their house, which is in the law, and their mode of receiving guests and saluting strangers, and their respect for the old rising up on their approach, and in the pains which they bestowed on the education of their children, strongly reminds us of the Jews. Okay, so with that, hopefully brothers were edified. Any younger brothers coming in that's probably of the tribe of Issachar, or that might be of the other tribes but don't know that much about Issachar, or have this knowledge, or the knowledge of this information right here, or where it was in the scriptures. Now you do. May you build on it, may you be edified. So with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Double honors to the elders. Great millstone taught me this truth. Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity. Alright? And I want to say death and evil and destruction on all you false prophets and you scoffers and you wicked ass niggas that like to come on the page saying that the Mexicans are not Israelites. You ain't gonna have nothing to say, okay, when this information is pushed out, okay? And if you do have something to say, the Most High gonna deal with you. So with that, I'm the brother Ataza Wamya from GMS Carolina camps. I want to say Shalom.